All right, guys, welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube platform. I'm your host, JD. If you're new, please do like, share, and definitely subscribe. If you're a member of the channel, bless up to you a lot, and hope you're having a wonderful day. And if you want to become a member, please do consider to hit the like button, hit the join button. YouTube will show you if you're eligible and then assist you along the way. So as you saw by the title, we're going to recap Jamaica versus Reggae Boyz, Jamaica versus Trinidad, break down what we got from that. Then we have to jump straight into U17s, which I told you guys I'm pretty impressed with, not just Jamaica, but just the direction that Concacaf is going in. Later I will be here to watch Jamaica, so you know that I'm pumped up for it. I'm going to go through the roster just to show you where these players are coming from, not just from United States, Mexico, and Canada, and maybe Jamaica and other places, but from every country. I love the direction that they're going in. Let me know if you guys had any opportunity to watch it at any point. All right, let me know. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know that you are in. I am using the StreamYard today, so I could get your message to put up on the screen. All right, so we saw Real Baller in the house. Massive respect, thanks for being here. And we saw Joseph, my brother, in the building. As you come in, remember the like button and get the likes up so the visibility is there. I am not going to spend long because obviously what we're talking on does not require we to spin as long as possible. I think the Concacaf one requires we to spend longer time. All right, yes. So beautiful day. Let me just start with let me big up everyone that's coming in. All right, big up Kendrick and all in the chat. Yeah, Kendrick Lamar, man. Kendrick Lamar made me proud yesterday again, but let me keep it on topic. All right, so Jamaica got back a late equalizer, 90 plus 4th-minute equalizer to make it 1-1. All right, so let me go into the details here, which is the actual players that started and who came in and all of those stuff. All right, so let me start with Jamaica's starting lineup. So Jamaica's starting lineup goes like this. In goal, Jamali Waite. Then you have Richard King and Cummings played centre back. Right, Makala, Joshan Anglin, Jalmaro Calvin, Kyle Ming, and then it finished off with Shaniel Thomas, Daniel Green, Romeo Guthrie, and Christopher Ainsworth. So I had a chance to see Christopher Ainsworth because I always wanted the kids them to get as much opportunity, because sometimes I do get frustrated from time to time. Big up yourself, Nitro. Thanks for being here. El Mex in the building. Gunners in the building. Don't worry yourself. All right. Yes. So big up. And then we have our brother Pastor in the building. All right. Let me go through the Trinidad team as well, because Jamaica does not play themselves, and you know me, I am straight across the pipe. We want to give everyone their credit. So Trinidad team goes like this: starting 11, Marvin Phillips, that was the captain of the day. Jovane Jones, number 2, Josiah Firmingham, number 4, Darnell Ospedal Dallas, number 6. Nathaniel James, you guys know him, popular player from even U20s. We have been watching this player. Really, it's a heights that we can say development really counts. Kahim Thomas. Then we had John Paul Rochford, Jesse Williams, Justin Garcia, and we have Noah Powder to finish it off with Brent Sam. So those are the individuals that started. Okay. Yes, so this game started off pretty clear. You saw the intent clear. I read an article yesterday on what Trinidad thought that they did well, and they came back into this game and proved to me that they did that well. All right, they proved to me that they had done that well. All right, they are better controlled, better passing, know about their spatial awareness is better. Footballing overall IQ just looks like it's better. So I don't know if you want to say that, oh, maybe Jamaica's players are faster. But all of those things looked better on the Trinidad side very early in this game. Jamaica went from back to front a lot. Majority of the time, it was penetrated over the right-hand side. Right-hand side consists of King and Ming. So King and Ming was the two ones. So Ming was the right back, and King was the right centre back. So majority of the ball from Jamali Wait went to King and Ming. The conversation between King and Ming was very poor, knowing that they played with each other. So that was a surprising thing. They were not opening up the pitch to give each other option, and King had to go long a lot of times. So a lot of people could blame him for him to. A lot of people could find an excuse to say the reason why he went long is because Ming never did his role and opened up the face as well. And sometimes the defensive central, which would have been the defensive central, would have been Anglin and Mcclaren. None of them dropped deeper for the ball. They're all running up the midfield third to close the gap. So there is no space there for the defense line to pass the ball properly. So I could see where people have problems and complain here and there to say that maybe the guys have never had the option. All right. But I still saw a lot of times King had the option and still went long and aimlessly long straight to the Trinidad team. And why I've mentioned that is to tell you exactly what happened. The Trinidad team realized, let me add this on before we move. We tried at least 5 to 7 crosses, and all of them never passed the first man. All of them. All of them never passed the first man one bit. Right? And based off that, the Trinidad started to get the confidence to say that, okay, they are not passing the ball good. They are not holding their heads up. We are going to start coming closer to them because they are not in control. So the word of the day is Jamaica played out of control. Out of control. It doesn't look like they know what they're doing. They're not confident on the ball, none at all, including King as well, because he had the most space on the pitch, and he seems to always close the space and create an error for his overall team, which was not a good experience there. But as what I said, we gave him a way out to say that the defensive line, which is the defensive midfielders, they never dropped off for the ball and gave him more option, and his right back side never gave him more option. So you could use that as an excuse to say, yes, that's the reason why he was forced into those errors. But some of them, I thought it was made errors. From all football players, you keep your ball as long as possible until your teammate open those spaces. So if they're not going to open the space, you're going to continue pass it between the goalkeeper and all the 4 at the back to draw them out. What we did was to clog up the space, and it's a battle, an aerial battle, duels. It's a duels game, so we had to go long over to Green. Green was over the left-hand side, so we had to go over to Green majority of the time for Green to fight with a big, strong player. So we limit our ability to go into the defensive third, the attacking third, and win the ball. We limited all of those opportunities. So the game plan was, I'm going to say, don't know what the game plan is, but what I saw took place on the field was terrible and nonsensical. Like, some of those things are below standard performances and attitude towards things. To me, I was not impressed one bit. For the first half, I went back and watched the second half, and Maggie and others came in, and they tried better. They tried to hold on to the ball a lot more. But you still see that either the system is the problem, or either the players are just not up to the level. Straight up, either they're not up to the level or the system is the problem. But we need to have a better showing, especially when we're on the ball. You get me? Even yesterday I said something that I'm more impressed with the U17's ball game that I'm seeing than what I saw in that game. And I think I am standing by that as well. So they have a lot of work to do. They have a lot of work to do. No, I'm not going to blame any player. I have to mix it because the coach has the team and he has been around the team a while now. So we can't just blame players only. We have to say that the coach, if those set of players not getting his system, he needs to find the right set of players. He's around long enough. So the coach has to be blamed for something as well. We can't just blame players. Oh, JPL don't good. I'm not picking up for any JPL player because I stand on business. But we have to call it as it is. It has to be the system as well as the players as well. So we can't just blame players alone. Let me know if you guys agree with me. I am not going to jump to say the players alone. They show no control of speed or first touch and balance. Perfectly said, Dustin. Yes. Oh, Maggie played. Maggie was always going to look much better than everybody else because in the first half we never did anything in the middle. So I was very disappointed with Anglin and Mcclaren and Anglin. Mcclaren angling, I was very disappointed. I thought that they should bud up King and say, listen to me, man, I'm coming for the ball, give me the ball, and create things. They went into the chaos, and it was just a chaotic thing. The only time football played was when Trinidad had the ball and had to play out of the press. And they did it well because Jamaica press was not organized. If Trinidad hold on to the ball for 3 seconds, they run past even the player. So they just got a free space to get in. And for the first half, Trinidad had the biggest two clear chances and should have been 2-0 up. 2-0 up. They should have been 2-0 up easily. And if you want to look at off chances, you could say, all right, Jamaica had 2 off chances as to what Warrior 777 said. So it should have been 4-2. But the 2 clearest chances, which was solely the biggest chance of the day, was a empty chance missed by Trinidad. And the goal that scored, I would class it as a big chance as well. Three opportunities, and we fail all 3. James whip it in, and we're poor from Wait. The first ball, Wait should have dealt with it way better. And then the second and third, he never had much chance to do anything about it because the third one went over to the back stick, and it was defensive error. We couldn't out-muscle them. And you could still say that he should have saved it, but at the same time, the defender should have done better as well. All right, you can't just blame the keeper only. I would blame him overall based on the fact that he should have stopped the first ball that came to the front post. He never dealt with it good, so that's why I will give him a little blame, but not the goal itself. I will give him some blame for the goal itself, but not all. The defender should do his job as well. He's not a goalkeeper alone. The goalkeeper not expecting that someone should tower over you and win the header. You understand me? He's there for security if you lose the header. You understand me? And you lost it. And clearly you lost it in a weaker position, and it gave the Trinidad team the advantage. All right. Was a very poor game from Jamaica last night. Local players are not up to par. Or you can say local playing, if you want to use a local term, because Liam Bailey, Shamar Nicholson, Lowe, and all of them are local born players, you know. Yeah, man, Coach Miran. No, I'm going to talk about the coach. I are coach, so we have to call each person for their position. People have to have all accountability, you know. Yes. Big up, Conrad. Thanks for being here, guys. Please do hit the like button, share, and subscribe. I think I'm going to max out this at 1 hour, so we can keep it jump pack and energy filled. All right. Mr. Dre said, I don't get it because I see Montego Bay and Mount Pleasant are passing, so the coach and players should be blamed. Thank you very much, and that's what I started to lean towards. I don't want to jump to one side. Oh, them are just good, none at all. Because when you see some of them playing in different systems, they seems to be looking a little bit better. They have gotten enough time around the national team. So why are they not pulling it out? All right. Big up yourself, Lamar. Massive respect. I'm going to go to who looked and slightly impressive to me. I'm going to look at those 3 players. So give me your 3 players that you thought that you could have give a second look in. Apparently, Anglin is our biscuit. White stuff. What was the formation? It was a 4-2-3-1 they were using because you had Mcclaren and Anglin playing deeper, and you had Green playing attacking left attacking midfielder, and you had Thomas playing right attacking midfielder. All right, so that's how it was structured. Yes, so that was the formation going in. They might tweak it here and there to get more strength in their areas, because remember the football that they're playing never really calculated to the formation that you're seeing on the pitch, because 2 deep line midfielders should have always sit on the team, so you could always have a way out. But the 2 deep line midfielders have not played for the whole 45 minutes in their own half. They're always in the next half, so they're not presenting the ways to open the channels. So they don't know when the right back rush forward. You are an emergency right back on that side. just to make up the numbers, and the right back can go back in the defensive central, and you switch vice versa. Those communications weren't there. All right, so I can hear when people beat the situation right there. With no system in place for them to grow, I would agree. All right. Big up Dr. Here. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. And everyone that's coming here, massive respect. Shaniel Thomas is a very technical player. I like him. Ainsworth and Calvin. You pick two of mine out of that. Calvin, I like him. And Thomas, I always like Thomas. But yesterday, I thought that he ran into traffic, so I'm not going to give him all the credit yesterday. But I agree with you on the technical side. I like him, how he plays. But yesterday, he got caught up in it. Ainsworth, Calvin, I thought that I like what they did yesterday a lot more. You had over the left-hand side, Cummings, Fitzroy Cummings. I thought that he was better than King by a good stretch. Like all of his tackles, them was very good. His blockings was very good. When he goes into the midfield, he clogs up the lane properly. His passing was much more on point than King, surprisingly. And King should have been dubbed as the better passer. So I don't understand what I was seeing. He's physically stronger. His build is very strong. So I like Cummings' performance. I like Ainsworth, what he brought to the team. He was one of the only ones trying to slow down the pace to get on the ball and to create something, drain the legs of the opponent. And then Calvin, I would have to add in, because without him and the movements, maybe they would have took more risk and punished Jamaica a lot further. All right, what's wrong with that goalkeeper holding the ball? Yes, he has that problem, and that's why we said education in football is very good, because we did. I told you about his problem. What we saw in the Dominica game, we saw in the Damrep game, we saw in the Mexico game. You understand me? So we saw that he has that late timing. He doesn't judge the ball, the flight of the ball well. He has those problems, because in 3 games, he gave up more than 4 goal errors in 3 games, which is very big. That means you're starting from a goal down. All right. Not because the team did not score. If you give up the error, it's down to the mercy of the team to score. All right. So Wade has that problem, and he has to clean it up. All right. Father Bling, best myself, thanks for being here. Massive respect. Thomas no good, no man. He has good touches. That's why I said I'm not going to use the game to judge him overall, because I saw better games from him. Father Bling, best myself, thanks for being here. None of these players impressed me over the 2 games. So you're saying none. All right, it's fair enough. But we have to put it in context, I'm not talking about at the level of the Reggae Boyz. I'm just talking at a sub level in Concacaf Caribbean. All right, that's what I was talking on. All right, so let me make sure to Shaquan Davis is clearly a better goalkeeper and a better football player than Andre Blake and Wait. Okay, woo. All right, wisdom. Love that. You put that in. All right, so maybe you're teaching us something. Okay. All right, so let me put a little pause here to congratulate the goal everyone that donated to the thing that we said we are going to do, which is we are going to try and donate some money to a academy. We chose Kingston Academy, and we got in touch with them, and they said they are proud of us. They really love what we are trying to do, and I've said to them, get all the paperwork together, like get their information, and then I will do all the countings on the videos and also the PayPal, and then put it in to physical form, then announce it on the channel, and then we will send it to them, get the follow-up. They said they are even okay to post it on their platform. Told them that we're not looking clout, we are just trying to do it to help Jamaica, period. And they said that they wanted to do it, so more than likely they are going to even post it that we donated to them. So I'm going to do it as if it's the Imaxit family. All right, it's like Imaxit family come together and donated it. All right, so far I think it's closer to 78,000 Jamaican. Yes, over 300 and odd US dollars, both from the PayPal and the actual finalizing money from YouTube. But I'm going to still check one more video so I can add even more to it. But even if it's 47, I told them that I'm going to make sure it goes over 50, because remember when the last time they came here, they said that KFC donated 100,000. So if we do 50,000 on our first chance, it is very good. All right. Yes. And I've closed it off, guys. So what we're going to do, we're going to structure something that people can donate, and then maybe next year, January, we put everything together and we can maybe help out 3 different places. So like try to get closer to 150,000, so I can give everybody 50,000, and it will go at the same rate. But we got to them and it sounds good. All right. The guy is a very nice guy, very transparent, and that's what I love, because once people donated their funds, I want to give them every detail as to how it happened. You understand me? Yes. So I have to show you guys massive respect, because every time I'm on this channel and we do good things, like every time I come with an idea, you guys always support it. Like I just have some of the weirdest ideas in my head, and you guys just put it to reality. Obviously, I do my part as well, but we do it as a people, and I'm impressed. So that's what I'm impressed with. So people want to know what impresses me. That's what impresses me. All right. So we got to them, and by Wednesday or so, once they produce the paper, we will have everything in the community tab, and they will get the funds at least off to themselves, and we can say that we have completed that, and we can move on to the next thing. I will put something in plan. So I don't have to pressure people directly, like in the month that I want to do it, and put it like a long haul, like for the whole year, for the whole rest of the year. We have something that you donate $1 to or $2, and at the end of the year, we can look at it directly. I open it up to you guys and show you exactly how much in it, and we just donate it to 3 to 4 places. So what I'm going to do, because I'm not going to just take people's word for it, I'm going to scout right through the year and figure out the best academies, just like I found out Kingston Academy. I'm going to do that as my job, to see where all the people am coming from and who is doing good and all of those stuff. So believe me, I am not just doing it for doing its sake. I'm really investigating things and putting it out there and put it to the right level. So respect to Kingston Academy, respect to everyone in the chat. I have to take my time to patch that in. All right. So we want to finalize every business. Everything will be transparent on the thing, and the receiver will post it directly on their platform. So it is fully transparent, everything what took place. All right. Yeah, man. Thanks again. Only bright spark. Spot for me is Christopher Ainsworth. He was in the 3. And then Love Life Boss, best of yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. If Shaquan can get a good manager and he go overseas, I'm telling you, he has a place. So Shaquan getting his credit right here. What you think about Kimani and Warner Brown? I thought both of them are solid players, but you know why I don't pressure those guys so much? Because it's the first time they're not the core part of the team. That's why I'm let down by King them and those guys, because they are the core part. So those are the guys that should be directing people. So if they feel a little bit anxiety here and there, you should be there to help them out. You understand me? So that is my thought process around it. All right. I know people overseas was watching game. No one coming for any of our players. That's what Conrad says. Fire gonna bless yourself. Thanks for being here, guys. One thing you can do is hit the like button. That's the next part of supporting what we're doing. All right. If you don't have any funds to donate, hitting like button and supporting the videos definitely help. All right, because it pushes visibility for someone else that has the funding to help our cause can get it done. All right. One player had confidence on the ball, and it was King. He need to get out of Jamaica. Well, Gangstarker, I think King was the worst on the ball yesterday. Gangstarker, because he had the space. We identified that, and his decision was poor the entire night. When he drove in midfield, he did nothing to it. He drove and gave the ball away. When he goes long, he never beat the first man. They just wait on it. So I'm very surprised that you said that the only person that had confidence in the ball, but you never took into term what he did with it. He never did anything with it at all. Anything at all. Good initiative, Billy. Yeah, man. We're it's something that we did a long time, so we have to keep people up to date. What's going on? These players who played last night can play, but they are not good enough. Go other places fitness wise and ball control. Okay, fair enough. That's a fair judgment. Jamaica needs a system that all clubs on the island, very good look, very good look. I think that is something that we're clearly seeing that maybe need to be used at this point. So when they get called, when they call a local squad, they can make the transition easily without looking out of place, like those two games we just played. That is true. That is definitely true. That is something I can fix it. Johnny Powell, bless yourself. Thanks for being here. Would be good to support a female. Yeah, but let me try and get this over the line first. And you know we love the girls football. Because girls football is one of my main streaming platform. So you know I'm not going to left it out, but let me try. I can do as much that I can, because sometimes it's the information that I do get back as well. So let me start with what we are doing now, and then once it keeps on getting better, we can expand. All right? Yes. One done. Sherman, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. It could be trust. Okay, it could be trust. All right. All right. No diamond in the rough was not found in these two matches, but we have to keep looking, because there will always be a diamond in the rough out there. That is 100% true. All right. Yes. Stets says, bless up JD, what's your thoughts on oil not get a looking? It is very surprising, and no, it's not surprising. Let me be honest. It's not surprising one bit, because I know that is propaganda around Jamaica, and it forced and that's why I don't blame coaches so much, because I know the pressure from our people to force people in. And if you're not popular, it doesn't matter what you do. You have to be good as Leon Bailey or Blake to get in ahead of certain other people. Believe me, they do that a lot. All right, so don't read into him not getting much game. It has nothing to do what he did in training or nothing. It's just what people want. They are giving them or giving people what they want. Brother King had to go long, or else would be L to come. But Gangstalking, I hope you can go back and listen to my breakdown of King. I gave him those options out to say that King Ming never gave him any space. The two deeper line never come back enough, presents option, but I still believe that he had others beside him that he never worked in. He had his goalkeeper to reset back to, but he went to take initiative and it never worked out. So we have to blame him for what he did as well. We don't hold people accountable and just make up stories for them. I think he was not better than the next centre back. The next centre back was actually better than him, and it was by far as well. It was not even close Gangstalking. So if he needs to go overseas, the next Cummings can go overseas as well, because I was impressed with Cummings. He was very physical. His timing was the better one, because without him, they would have gotten behind a lot more. He stopped a lot of attack, because a lot of his attacks was coming from over the right-hand side. All right, so we have to call it as it is. Remember, they're all Jamaican barns, so there's no separation. Here we only can just talk on what we saw. And it's 100% accurate, because we are writing down how much stops you get and how much blow-bys you get. All right. No, it sounds like basketball, but it's still football. Yeah. Rate yesterday's performance out of 10. It's going to be very low. I think we have to say like 4 out of 10 maximum. I think 4 out of 10, because we never did fundamentals properly. We never passed, move. We never had any control of the game. It was all chaotic, and we made it chaotic. So we cannot give it more than a 4. Let me know what you gave them, but I can't give it more than a 4. I think it was terrible. It was terrible. It was just like a wing transition football. So something that we expect from Jamaica. So when we hear this coach came in and said that he's going to, he wants to hold on to the ball a lot more and create and stuff, we far from that. If that is his mission, we far from that. And I would be the problem is that maybe people don't understand. I would rather lose the game and learn that we can hold spaces and be more spatially aware and pass properly. The winning was not important to me. Because that is not what the aim is. The aim is to find better players and better situation who can adapt to your thing. All right. Yes. All right. It could be that King did not trust the others. No, but it has to be that. Because honestly, King is better than Cummings. Okay, well, I'm just saying, but Mr. Dre, yesterday you can't just come up and say that no, because Cummings was in the rough tackling, winning balls, and doing all of those things. All right, more than anybody else. So I don't know. Maybe, as you said, maybe he just doesn't trust the others. So that's why. Dr. Gigi, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. All right. Look like $1 million. There is too much for King. How much one turn? I don't know. I'm not gonna get into those on this hour. Alex Marshall should be in the squad. Well, you could see as much people you can. I think Maggie time is done. Well, he can go and learn and try and get somewhere else. It might be done for him to get called up now, but he can go and improve himself places. I saw the second half. Of the second game. Damario Phillips and the left back. The number 2 looks good. All right. Thank you very much, Natty Congo. Dark Ass, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Dustin Austin played very well. Cummings, Allen and I. Okay, I don't know the player, I'm just honestly telling you what I saw on the field, All right, and so we have to just say it as it is. So if you think that the others are better, well, Cummings get his shine today. We have to give Cummings his credit. The guy played his football, so I can't come here and say, oh, King a bigger baller, so King just better. No, brother. What we are seeing from him yesterday is not better than Cummings, and Cummings showed up yesterday and showcased that his physical recovery speed is there. Actual anticipation is good as well, and control under play, it looks good because he was waiting on people to move before he links plays and all of those stuffs, and that is important. It is it is essential towards your build up. All right, and he did it best than anybody else. Both teams were poor. Real baller. We are talking about Jamaica. Now we are going to move on to Trinidad. So you can just speak on Jamaica and then speak on Trinidad separate. But you're just trying to do that because you want to cope. You are a person. Let me leave you alone, but your attitude. You just can't tell the truth. You're just hiding the truth. Why did Malik play? The guy that used to play. I don't know. I'm surprised because I thought that he's the best actual right back there and one of the best centre back, if not the best centre back there. But maybe they saw enough from him, so he never need to touch a pitch. Maybe. Billy, do you think League 2 is a level that would suit King? It's possible. It's possible. But you have to get there, You have a lot of other players playing in football, man. It's just because we don't watch them, So we swear think that our players them are better than them. But believe me, watch League 2 and you see some centre backs that you're gonna say, oh God, it's not going to just be as easy, I will give both games a negative 2.5. Okay, you're 6.5. Minus points worse than me. I would rather lose to Trinidad and look organized. And that's what I was saying. I wanted to hear that from the coach, like more is incentive on learning my style of play rather than, oh, I like the result that we got, I think that is kind of a mixture of what the fan base want. He's trying to cope with all of those things. That's what I'm getting. That's the feeling I'm getting, people. Don't know if I'm correct or not. Let me know if you're getting the same. Well, JD, we found Ainsworth. Well, Ainsworth was always a solid player. If you tell me that he's going to transition in the national team, I would say that is no time for now. All right, it's no time for now. I don't know what kind of assignment people make of these players. Assessment. People make of these players. I don't see one player I could pick. I would agree that I don't see any player that would have deserved the position. But I've made a statement to say, who you think would have deserved another look in. That's what I've said. How much players from both games, JD, do you think can get picked for it? None whatsoever. None. Others that can get additional look in, you have to look at King, Ainsworth, Calvin, Cummings. He did his thing, so I can't be out here trying to exclude him. The Mcclaren played solid in one game, so you could say that Mcclaren maybe deserve an opportunity as well. So I would give them a second looking before I pick any one of them for the national team. People said like up the live. How much likes on the live so far? 20 or 10? Because I don't know. I don't know. Bless myself, Crispin. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. CJ says, so it's clear to say JPL players is not ready. Yes, I think that is clear. That is clear. We can honestly say that. We can honestly say that they're not up to the. But I don't think we needed that game to tell we that. We never needed that game to tell us that. All right, because MLS is not an easy league. Liga MX is not an easy league, and those are the lowest leagues people picking players from. You understand me? So we cannot disrespect football. So we never need that CJ to tell the truth. We knew the truth. We wanted players to nurture, to see if we could get the best out of them, to send them places. You get me? Yes. Even teams in the JPL played better than how Jamaica played yesterday. So that's why I said we would want to see. That's why I asked the question that way, you know, how much of these players you would like to see back. You know, so who did good enough? So I never tried to go up and rate everybody individual because it would have been more of a full negative video. So I tried to spin it a different way. All right. I watched League One. I'm not sure King ready for that level as yet. I think people need to respect the other leagues them and truly watch them. No one should get picked. Phillips, okay, you said Phillips. You're talking like Anglin. I said Anglin look like he has improved, but I still think Anglin have a big way to go. Busy. I wish I could have seen enough of Busy because he had a good tournament. He has a good tournament. So I don't understand, you know. Big up Determined, thanks for being here. All right. JD Mcclaren needs to lose that big belly. Well, he still was okay. And Rowan Manning says King is way better than Oldgate based on what I see of both. Both of them in the national colors. Rowan Manning's, I think that is a very tough thing to say. Because King have not gotten that opportunity at a high level to prove himself. All right, he had a cameo role, and we use that to glorify him. But that's what we have done for majority of the local players, them always. But based off his two performances that he had just a while ago, none of them was good. So now, you're gonna rate it now, Mannings. He's at a significant lower level, and he never looked better than nobody. None at all. Even in his own team, he never looked better than. So is it that he just got a cameo, surrounded by better players, and looked okay? Or he was just a good player? I want to tell you that I was stuck on the place to say that he got a cameo and look okay, because every time he gets the solo role for himself, Dominica, you saw him fall for goals, and recovery speed is very poor, and rush for work is very poor. So believe me, Oldgate and King is not in the same stratosphere based on football and education. And nobody on planet Earth will tell you otherwise. Obviously, maybe Jamaica. In Jamaica, you will hear that. But any person that's watching football and assess players over a longer period, that's why I've used multiple games that you can go and assess to judge it. And they are not even the same. To be honest, I don't even think King is better than Damian Lowe either. I think Damian Lowe is way better than him as well. I think we just saw cameos, and we get caught up with cameos because we're desperately looking for a good product. You understand me? So we just want to make it that way. No, we need to stop disrespect players at higher level. All right, they are at the higher level for a reason. They are playing higher football, and they are more consistent. Butler coaching one turn Maggie, and he said Maggie will be in Europe. I hear Genk want him. I think Genk at this point, I don't know. So Phillips was the only one who looked like he wanted the ball. Yeah, Phillips is a nice player. I like his attitude as well. Why are the JPL players returning so quickly? Because I think it's tougher to adjust when people don't give you time. So you see, like Manning just says he's based in the player of a cameo. In overseas, they give you a longer period of time, and they don't hold you as a baby structure. So yeah, once you fail or you're not coming up, they give you a timeline. You're 20 years old, you don't have any time. The other guy that is 17 going to pick you over him. So reason why most of our players get sent back, because nobody baby them. They got babied so much in Jamaica because people trying to not hurt their feelings and all sort of thing. When it goes to reality, they can't really fit in fast. And by the time they should even pick up, it's already done. And that's just the reality. King go Iceland and couldn't hold down a contract. And Uno Ago, no, I think that is just pure ego from Rowan right there, just pure ego. But no, I've given him something to go back and check. He will see. All right, yes. I'm very happy that game played. No, everyone can calm down about local players being ready for the national team. I think they're still the best players, them, or Leon Bailey, Blake, Low, Shamar Nicholson, whatever you think about him, they are still the flag bearers of the local players. They're still way above. Blake is still better than every goalkeeper. Shaquan Davis might have better footwork than Blake. That could be true. But what Blake does in shot saving is way superior over everybody. You understand me? We have to just say it as it is. You know, professionalism, really advanced players. So some of these players, we have to just look at them. Oh, you have little raw talent. Let me get a year and make sure we put you in the right program. Explain to people where you are and try to develop you. That's what I would say. I can't do like Manning and compare professional players with amateur players. It's very tough for me to do that. You know, King is not that good defender. Kiss my teeth. The senior players let him look good. Tell you what, when it's word certain things away, it's hard to even get your point across when the others are listening, and that's the problem. We need to have a space when people can speak freely and be honest to themselves. You know, I agree that I don't think he's at any high level. I think he needs more development. But he shows some signs. I could agree with Manning that he shows some signs that he can pass the ball good, to a JPL level or a Caribbean level. But once the reaction timing closed down, he seems to have poor decision making. You understand me? So all of those things, we need to see that, and we only can see it when they go at a higher level, and he has never played at a higher level. So just temper expectation, because you're going to be the same one disrespecting the players when they go up to a higher level and not nurture them the proper way. And that's why I stick on the truth, so I can nurture the player them the proper way. You saw Zimenez, I made sure to tell him, your brother, keep on pushing yourself, do your best. You saw Dixon, I said he's at the right level. Don't follow anybody and go off anywhere. You're not better than LeBron. So work, and once you can go at him, that means you're going to be a better player. You will be a starting player for Jamaica team. So stick and fight it out and learn. You know, and stop Brian run down the hype for Jamaica, because when you look at Jamaica as attitude, it's just all about hype. So it doesn't really, at least in football terms, because in track and field, it's not the same. I think track and field is all about education. So I don't know. I can't understand where is the big difference between track and field and football in Jamaica. I don't understand it. Believe me, when you're talking to track and field persons, they are very educated and they seek education. And everything, they honestly, if our athlete ain't good, yo, that man is not good, you know. I'm going to pick the next little guy, little girl. I'm going to do this. So I don't understand why it doesn't translate over into football. Yeah. Every player is going to look good. You're hurting. No, I'm not hurting their ego. I've presented information so people can go and check and base it off that. I've never just said one player ain't good for that sake. You know? Yes. Some man delusional about King better than a championship player. Is his point. I gave him some pointers, so you need to look at that. Bro, if King was born in UK, he would be playing EPL over Mason. So relax. King possible will be playing next Lottie and Aiden. Gangstalking. If he was born in England, he was not born in England. And if he was born in England, the development would have been better. So who knows? So if I said maybe he needs development, you don't realize that all your ego and your anger is misplaced, because you actually repeated what I've just said. I've just not quoted it in a egotistic frame as to you. You understand me? You're so like funny. So if you just listen to what someone says, then process it and then respond, I think a lot less people die in Jamaica. 100%. All right. Stop responding out of anger. All right. Yes. I think it's late for the JPL players to go overseas. Oh, you the younger players, them, you still can say, we have younger players. We have Garden just a while ago. They are young players, you know. They say they can still go overseas. They are getting good enough development in Cavaliers to hold their own to some extent. King had proved himself in the national. I'm finished talking. It's just good time, good and God on time. I will go God on time and we'll watch. All right, we're going to go God on time and watch, but we have to talk the truth. We say Cummings was better, and you can't disprove that. You make up stories to say what he did 50 years ago. So why we can't just say what Gang Starking? Tell me that King was better than Cummings in the game, and everybody would say you're lying. And so why you're protecting one player? Why we can't just like Jamaica? That's my biggest problem with all of these trolls in the chat. Why they can't just like Jamaica? Cummings is a Jamaican born player as well too, a local born player. So why we can't give him his credit? We're not decreasing the credit of King. We said he had the ball more. His decision was terrible. What is the truth? If you said people never gave him enough option, we had already said that as well. But we still have to hold him accountable because he had the ball. He could have passed it to someone else and we blame the other persons then. He decided that he's going to take the initiative, but we should not give him any blame. That sounds so Jamaican football-y. Just never want to blame whatever the sensational headline is. We have to talk the truth, man. Come on, man. Very true, Imaxit. King need to keep work. Of course, man. It's the truth, man. You know, it's just the truth, man. We can't lie to people, man. Big up yourself, Shavan. Thanks for being here. JD, the JPL are not ready, bro. Well, that's what I'm telling you. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. JD, it looked like Middlesbrough FC loving Michael Forbes. I hope they sign him. Ooh, that is nice. That is nice. That is nice. Are we in trouble for the next world? Ooh, that's a tough one. Let me wait and see who is coming back. Let me wait and see who is coming back first before we jump to that. All right? Yes, I want to do a full video breaking down that one. All right? And what I want to do is to switch over the conversation to what is happening in the Concacaf blood. And you're going to be shocked the quality. All right? And then you will learn. Because all we are here hyping up. I saw players in U17s that's better than players on the field like yesterday. So, gang stalking, believe me, football don't stay at anybody's yard. Jamaican baller them to hype and off shoe bigger float. All right, big up yourself, Travis. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. Yep. All right, true. I want to switch over and put some, put some respect on JD's name. He's been preaching this for years. JPL players are not ready. We have to do it because, we get beat, so we 8 players. And now I'm giving a local player his credit and people want to fight the guy. So JD, you're saying Cavaliers is decent. Yes, it's decent at developing, but we can't say it's at the same level as to everybody else. All right, so we have... Brando said it's for the youths them, so he's donating now for the other ones them. So you come and messed up my video, Brando. Oh, I hate this, Brando. Brando, why you never go under the video and donate it to the video, blood, so you can record on those video, blood. Oh, you guys make my life hard. That's why I said I wanted to do 5 videos and then I'm done with the donation. All right, those video guys, if you want to donate to the youths them, go on those video and donate to the youths them on it. You can still do the super chat thing after the video finishes as well. All right, because it's gonna mess up my entire streaming body. Oh my god, you guys are doing me bad in the man. All right, and the more you guys do these things, I have to calculate, take more money out of my pocket. When you pay it to the PayPal, I don't have to take it out of my pocket. I can just send it, so people know I'm broke me. Oh my god. I could want to take out 500-600 euros out of my pocket and pay. You see, you guys are special, But you know what? I said I'm doing it. People, it's closed after today. None of my other videos should be donated to the youth. Go on the next video and donate to it because it messed up my streams. All right? People, when I smash me up. All right? Please, me, I beg you. All right, put it on the 5 videos so we can just put all of the facts them for the 5 videos in the community tab. I already said what I'm gonna do. And the bad behaving Brando, come and do what he wants. Brando, You deserve a beating for that. Jason, Nostalgia in the building. Big of yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. Kevin in the building. Neil Goals in the building. JD Cummings play college football. Ooh. Okay. I never know that, I never know that Cummings played college football at all. JD was waiting. No, I was not waiting on this day. Look at Stuart, big jump to Syria, and you said JD said he isn't ready for that level, and he wasn't. Yeah, but it is the truth. It is the truth. JD, what Trinidad U17? Yes, we are trying to transition into that. I said I wanted to do 1 hour, and I'm here almost an hour. Let me know if we have passed 50 likes, because if we have not passed 50 likes, Lord, we are going to be very, very angry. All right. Yes. So let me float up the big dogs on the screen. All right. So we had some good games yesterday, people. Some good games. All right. The big dogs. All right. The big dogs yesterday. All right. So hope you're seeing it on the screen. We had Trinidad and Tobago. Yes. So I'm trying to get the results, so we could just go over into the players' quality as well, so you get to see them for yourself. Hoping that I'm not getting any logs, because I'm trying my best to present you some qualities. And guys, we're coming back later, I know. Don't worry yourself. So as you saw here, Dominica lost 7-0. All right. All right, let me get it. U17 men 2025. Oh, no. 1 second, guys. I'm trying to roll it over so we can get it on the screen. All right. All right. Okay, it did not come up. All right. So I'm trying to get the right one here. Where's Wikipedia? All right. So I think this is the World Cup qualifiers, so I can get all the games, like all the. All right, so we are good. We are good here now. So I'm going to try and slide this on the screen so people could get to see. All right, so this is the one that I'm using. All right, so I hope you're seeing what I am seeing. You're not. All right, so you're seeing what I am seeing now. All right. Paula should come back and take this team, so King and Pinnock can start. Well, Paula would do definitely good. That is true. All right, so let me look at what took place. All right, so this is U17s, guys. Only first places go straight to the World Cup. All right, so Canada started off with a big six, guys. A big six. Okay, and they have a 6 goals goal difference. Okay, yep. So let me see who played 2 as yet. All right, so but we will go down here just to show you. The Canada team was very good, guys. Their organization top notch. The control that they have, the belief on the ball, was the education just looks very good. So Turks and Caicos, they gave 6 love, and I can tell you that they look like the tough team in this group. But I want to put Curacao. Let me give you Curaçao's team, because Curaçao team will give Canada some problems. All right, I think Curaçao and Canada will be the top dogs in this group. But Curaçao really went all out in terms of the quality of players that they had added to their squad. All right, so let me give you Curaçao so you can understand. Curacao really went all out, and what that does now, it opens channel for them to get better players coming straight through. So they might not have to wait on them to make Netherlands team. No, they can have them for their team. All right, so Giuliano came in from Ajax, young Ajax, Netherlands. Kaze came in from Young Ireland. That is CW, which is Curacao. Then you have Kino Brazil from CWU as well. Te Sison from CWU as well. Then they brought in Rayen from Willem II, Netherlands. They brought in Keanu Penso from PSV Eindhoven. I'm just bringing up the Netherlands persons. J-Ron, they brought him from Ereveen, Netherlands. They brought in Tyrone Lucas from Vitesse, Netherlands. They brought in Jaden from Tyrone Lucas from Vitesse. Then they brought in Davy Busby from FC Den Bosch, Netherlands. Sebastian came in from Inter. William from CUW, that is Curacao. Then you have, who is this now? Mart Janssen coming in from VBV, Netherlands. Then you have Jervain coming in from Feyenoord. Then you have Jeremy coming in from Inter Miami, CF, USA. So that's a full team, which is ridiculous at 17. And then you have Jadian coming in from Spartan, Netherlands. So more than half of the team is from Netherlands. And some playing professional football. All right, which is ridiculous. And that is Curacao. And Curacao went that level to get that going, which is very good. So Canada and Curacao, as you saw, +6, +5 goal difference. I think it's going to go down to who win that game or whatever happened in that game. No, not whatever happened in that game, but goal difference. It might come down to, because Canada plays just as good as Curacao. Curacao play close-up football than them. But Canada has good control over the football as well. So look out for that clash. It's going to be a very good game. Don't know who is going to win it. So far, I would slightly give the edge to Canada so far. But I would not be surprised if Curacao beats Canada. I would not be surprised. But that is sad, because both of these teams might be better than a lot of other teams in the tournament, but they are in the same group. And the reason for that is because Curacao is a developing team. If they had these players from U20s or U17s the last time around, they would have been in a higher pool. They are one of the best teams in the competition, but one team alone, and this would have been classed as the group of death, to be honest, because both of them would have won almost every other group. Almost every other group. Then you have Trinidad and Tobago, Costa Rica. 2 games played for Trinidad and Tobago. They drew 1 and won 1. They won 1, but they won 1 3-0, right? Or it's 3-1. Hold on. Unless it's 3-1. Okay, they did concede. They did concede 3-1. I left it 3-0, so they conceded 1 more. Oh, so that is bad. That is bad. So that is bad. And as you saw here, 1 game played by Costa Rica, and they finished that one 12-0. So it already tells you that Costa Rica, as what we have told you, Costa Rica is a very good team. All right. It's going to be a tall ask for Trinidad to qualify out of that group. So Trinidad must beat Costa Rica, because nobody else in that group will be beating Costa Rica one bit. All right. I think it's one-sided dominance coming from Costa Rica, unless Trinidad can do something about it. Nobody else will do anything about that. They're going to beat Guyana. They're going to beat everybody else. They're going to batter everybody else, to be honest. All right. So let's see what Trinidad could do right there. But I'm picking Costa Rica just the same. And then we have Nicaragua. Ooh! Nicaragua, Mexico. Nicaragua +7 goal difference after 2 games played. Mexico +8 goal difference after 1 game played. I thought Mexico was impressive. Should have scored a lot more in that game. Belize scored 7 goals over Dominica. Jesus. So Belize trying their thing, but I think Nicaragua is better than Belize. Nicaragua is better than Belize, and Mexico is better than Belize. So I think Belize better than the rest, but they are not close to the others. Nicaragua and Mexico will showdown for first spot here. I think Mexico takes it. Mexico looks very composed. This could have been 15-0 easily. They had some wonderful final finishes that they missed because maybe it's the first game. So that's the only reason why they never dominated. And believe me, all of these squads are stuck with professional players at youth 17s. So it is getting even better what they're doing at youth 17s. They're adding so much professional players. Seymour Reed will be the tournament top scorer. You heard it first, JD. Seymour Reed. Giovanni, hold on to that top scorer thing. because it's going to be hard for I'm going to read our one because I'm assuming that is a Jamaican we're talking so far. All right, so the rest of the groups them will open up, included Jamaica. So let me go for Jamaica. USA is the top dog. We expected them. So this is Jamaica's group. El Salvador, which will be the rival. St. Lucia and Cayman Islands. All right. Obviously, we think that El Salvador and Jamaica will be the final ones. We will see them in action. We will see them in action today. All right. El Salvador starting before Jamaica, 8 o'clock. All right. So in 2 hours, El Salvador will start. I will watch that game. And then no. El Salvador, no, not 8 o'clock. No, Jamaica starting first. Jamaica starting 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock, 11 o'clock my time. And El Salvador will be 2 o'clock my time. All right. So Jamaica playing first. So we will see Jamaica, and then I will watch El Salvador tomorrow then. All right? Yes. All right. So Giovanni, let me know. Let me go down for the leading goal scorers so far, because Seymour will have a tall ask. You know, he has to score a whole heap. So it's 5 goals, as you saw here. Nicaragua, Jubran, has 5 goals already. 5 goals. And remember, some of these teams only play 1 game so far. So by 2 games, you're looking at Mexico to have a whole heap of goal scorers on 5-6 goals. All right. So I think USA and Mexico has and you have 4 Costa Rica, Isaac, Badilla. He might go on. No, Badilla is in it. Ooh, so Badilla is in it. Aldo is in it. And 2. Okay, so if you want to add a Jamaican in it, no problem. It's gonna be tough, guys. I would love for Jamaica to win it. So far we have to wait. We have to wait before we jump that gun. You know, we will see him later. We will see him later. Let me go to the Jamaican roster now to tell you what's going on with the Jamaican roster. But guys, every team, Dominica has players coming in from. Dominica has players coming in from USA as well. So I love it. I love the development, what I'm seeing in our region. I love it. Trying to get the Jamaican roster to give to you guys. And then you can let me know who gets snubbed from the Jamaican team. All right. All right. So we have the Jamaican team right here. So we have Stedman. All right. So we have goalkeeper Stedman. We have White, defender Smith, defender. Forward McLean, defender McLean. So we have 2 McLeans. All right. So let me go for their full names. So Janai Stedman. Let me tell you where they're coming from. Unattached, Jamaica. Alexander White coming in from Signa FC, Canada. Kieran Smith coming in from New York FC, United States. All right. We have Kai McLean coming in from Inter Miami, CF, USA. Zainodine McLean coming in from Phoenix All-Star, Jamaica. We have Raekwon Campbell Dennis coming unattached, Jamaica. We have Cardriana Marsh, Inter Miami, CF, USA. Damari Gary Williams, Cavaliers FC. Orel Miller, unattached, Jamaica. Giovanni Taylor, Arnett Gardens. Seymour Reed, New York City FC, USA. All right, so that's the player that he's talking about. All right, he's coming in from New York City FC. All right, so definitely he's coming in from a big club. So we expect him to be rivaling it, but your team has to play a lot into you rivaling for the golden boot, and knowing that man has 5 goals already. Yeah, unless Jamaica giving that team 10 or 20 tonight, you know, because it's surely not against the other big dog, you know, El Salvador, you know, yeah. Then we have Jaquan Brown, Dumble Olin, Justin Murray, unattached, Earl Dennis, Mount Pleasant, Jamare Nolan, Mount Pleasant as well, Dario White, Portland Timber, USA, Jabbar Johnson, Inter Miami Academy, Axel Grimald, coming in from Orlando City, Owen Jump, coming in from Mount Pleasant, Ayan McFarlane, coming in from Cavalier, and Damar Blair coming in from Reno FC. So I love the mixture of players, and I love the fact that we have a lot of players coming from outside Jamaica, and they're coming from professional clubs and academy. I hope it stays this way. I hope it stays this way going forward. Stop this forcing of 7 only. All right. So we have to give them credit because I'm seeing more players outside Jamaica on this list. That's more than 7 because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 so far that's outside, and I don't know if the ones them that's saying unattached, if it's because they are not playing for a club. All right. Seymour Reed and Kadriana Marsh are very good players. I expect them to be very good players because they're coming from very big stables. So we are expecting it. He was the top scorer in Mexico tournament and did pre-season with NFC New York City. Yeah, Giovanni, that's what I'm saying. But the others, Giovanni, you're acting like the others are not playing professional football. They are all, some of them, let me go for Mexico's, the ballers that we're talking about. They, guys, that's why I said I love this. Jamaica having professional players. Congratulations to JFF. They have finally done something that I'm pleased with. All right. Some of the unattached are overseas based. That's what I said, El Mexi. So I'm not even counting them as yet. So I said congratulations to JFF. See that I'm not biased, people. I will give them their credit. All right. So because this is what we need. That's the only damn way we are going to go up against these players. That's why I've read out Curaçao squad. You understand me? So it tells you that everybody pumping up their squad because next 4 years, people's pool will be ridiculous. So all of these players coming in from early, they are trying to get them from early to represent these countries so they have a better chance to represent them at senior team rather than trying to go for them late. And I think Jamaica should take the same stance. And based off what I'm seeing here, it looks like they have took the same stance here. So maybe their story of trying to force local players in the team, not off merit. I'm loving that they have gone from that behavior, all right, because that looks nice. All right, so people, I love what I'm seeing. I can't complain at all. I love what I'm seeing, people. All right. Rayquan is from overseas, so I've already stated that, Jason, that I don't know all of them. And some might be from overseas, and that's not attached to a club. I've literally said that. All right, yes. So people, please do like button, share, and subscribe. I think this was a very beautiful video. I got my points across. Yes, I want to hear from you guys now. So give me your takes. I had 1 hour max in, so give me your takes. All right, so let me take 10 minutes or so to hear you guys take on what's popping. All right, so give me your takes on say thanks for the education. No, I'm not going to tell you thanks because I never needed it. All right, so keep it. Keep your brain to yourself. Use it on your channel, boy. All right, don't play with my name, boy. Too bright and feisty. All right. So very good. 1 hour. So 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes. Drop your comments, them guys, and then I can answer. All right. Yes. Then I can answer. All right. Let me see how the likes look. Yes. That and whosoever that watched the Super Bowl yesterday, let me know, guys, what you have made. What you have made of Kendrick Lamar's performance. I thought that it was top level. It was so out of this world. Majority of the people couldn't comprehend it. You know, majority of the people couldn't comprehend the level that he was talking on. I think it's after people watched it back on YouTube and realized the choreograph of all things in line and stuff. When they were watching it live, maybe they never respect it. You know, I thought that it was authentic. This dude is a different level. You know, I know that you guys called me Billy Lamar, you know. But that is not because of the glazing. I was telling you guys that Drake is average. Drake is average when it comes on to Kendrick Lamar. People run to popularity rather than authentic people nowadays in 2025 and 2024. And that's why when I told you about the clash, I'm saying this is only one person rapping in a mirror by himself. Drake is not on the same level as this human being. This man looks like he studies before BCs. And Drake look like he's just a man in one of the go-go clubs them in Atlanta. You understand me? It's not the same plane of intelligence you are looking at. And yeah, believe me, people, the level of quality, you know? People say it was the worst. Yes, because some of the people are propagandists that only runs down ego trips, and some of the people me offended yesterday because when I listened to it back, people thought he was talking about Drake, but he was disrespecting Donald Trump in the same clip, and then Donald Trump fan base start to fight with him, and then Drake fan base start to fight with him. So you have to, and those are two big fan bases, so you have to go and listen to it yourself, and then you see for yourself. It's the #1 trending video on YouTube. So clearly, and it's one of the most liked to view ratio Super Bowl halftime ever, because I thought it was on 10 million, and it had almost 1 million likes to 10 million. And you had the maximum one, which was 250 million, and had like 3.7 million likes. So based on how he's going, just off the reaction, people actually likes it more. You know, so I don't know how to work it, you know. I didn't get it on my brother tell me, and I get it. Yeah, man. That's what I said. When people artistic individuals do things, sometimes it take a while for you to soak it in. And at first, when I was watching his interview before, he stated that he's going to tell a story. And obviously, you're not going to get the story at once, because maybe you don't have the same lingual as him. So it takes a little while. So things, deeper meaning things, don't come off in 2025 easily, because 2025 is not really people pride themselves on education and want to figure out truth. It's just, oh, I need to understand it now. Let it short. The attention span is dog crap in 2020s. Dog crap attention span. Nobody listen to nothing. So it's you can really take it in when you want to go there and look at it. And for me, it was a beautiful scenery. And if you go back in history, you realize that this man is he's top shelf, more than an artist. He's more than an artist, and I think when his time is finished, people will see him more than what we're giving him credit for. Andrew dying with laughter. All right, I thought that I don't know what I've said wrong. Yeah. All right. The people had red, white, and blue on. It was symbolic that black people built the country. Yes. But I'm saying people have to go deeper into it. Nobody has any time, Jason, because their attention span is 15 seconds. Just make sure it's very clear. That's the reason why nobody realized that he was killing Drake from the first line of his video. His first this. It was not even a competition. Because nobody has an attention span. Okay, what you mean by that? You have to go there and pull up. Oh, too much big words, man. I can't bother with this foolishness. Why are you going on acting like you're a scientist? That's what I heard people saying at that time, and it just tells me that, oh God, we're in the wrong time. Or at least I am in the wrong time, because I want, when people speak, I can go and learn a few words and learn about their culture and all of those things. Nobody want that. Everybody want to be dumb today, just dumb and fashionable, you know. Oh yeah, man, the fashion, the dunce badness. So I just want to join the dunce gang. I don't want to figure out what dunce badness is, or it's going to impact the country in 10 years. Nothing at all. Nothing. The masses don't work with none of those things anywhere anymore in 2025. Get to the point, and I'm done. JD, stop meat riding. Rajman, I have not said anything wrong just a while ago. So you're just upset because I'm saying in 2025, we are just individuals that don't want nothing near medication, just bill of vibes. All right? And it was not on the same stratosphere. All right. You know why? Rajman. So maybe you're a Drake lover. No problem. Well, Drake does not believe what you are saying then. Because he must spaz out. Why is he spazzing out? So people, I'm not going to get into the politics of Drake and Kendrick Lamar. Maybe I've said too much. They said I'm meat riding too much, but that is a lie. My God, the disrespect. From that boy Rajman. Oh my God, change your name. Boy Rajman, change your name. But my brother said I used to old school rappers too. Yeah, thank you. All right, yes. When all right, so people, not gonna take up your time because you said that Shockpo, big up yourself, thanks for being here. Shockpo, they are beating me. They're beating me. Say, so they said that I'm glazed. Oh my God. So Jason, you know which side of the world he's on, because I've just made two differences, and this man just say, "Yo, JD, just I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this." Okay, so he tells you that he doesn't want to hear nothing of anything. You have to go in a book and read and say, "Oh, he was talking about slavery, and he was talking about how Jamaica, America built on black people. He was talking about whatever, all the symbols there." JD, I'm here in Atlanta. How do you know about the Atlanta go-go clubs? I don't know. I'm just saying Drake is that type of dude. That's what he's saying in his raps. That he's in the go-go clubs. And I've said that, while Kendrick Lamar trying to figure out life. Yeah. But the halftime show was poetry. Yeah, Rajman is back. Bless myself, guys. Make sure to smash like, with share, and subscribe. Let me try finish on 150, guys. And guys, let me announce it again. We have contacted Kingston Academy. We are in the process of finalizing everything. All details will come out. Amount of money we collected. We passed it over to them. They said they wanted to even post it. So we will do a separate video when that time comes. So at least everybody that donated see that we have done the job, and we can strive for even greater things if we stay on the intellectual side, yes, not the 5-second attention span side and the go-go clubs. Because Ricardo Myers, I don't love any man, but I can understand that you are a Kendrick lover. Oh my God. Woo! Atlanta strip club can make you lose yourself. Man, a part of Man U ownership, Billy Glazer. Oh my God! He was one of them rooting for Drake. I don't know. So I can't believe the Go-Go Club makes even my seeing friends them lost their minds. Oh my God! The disrespect. I am going to leave, people. I am going to leave this stream because these guys, they are so oh my God, I can't believe it. The man says something is wrong with me. I can't believe it. Well, they love Drake, so he tells you why they love Drake, because that's all he talks about. He's seriously emotional, always in his extra feelings, and always at the Go-Go Club. But that's the one, no such Drake's winning, yeah, because it's a 20v1. You mean 20 strips v1. All right, so people, we're not going to get the video off the good path. All right, yes, the good path. I was in Atlanta, Georgia. People, let me clear up this too as well, because I've realized why Nosage, where the next one them Drew Ross, and all of my friends them like Drake. People, just say yes. You want me to inform on them? Just say yes. And let me inform on them and close the show. Inform people, just put inform. And we smoke them. All right? Just put inform. Just drop in. Not even put the form. Just put in. And we will form them for you. All right? So people, I need to see the comments them. I am not seeing any comments, so nobody want me to inform on the mans them that's talking about I am doing this and I'm doing that and I'm glazing in. Okay, no Saj says inform. Whoo! All right. So anyways, now people, you know they like to say that when you go on all right, so inform is saying that we need to inform. All right, so inform is coming up. So Juras, Nosage, and all of these mans people, I go on Instagram. You know they like to say that it's organized by algorithm. So what you actually watch. I think Instagram algorithm have changed. It also try to follow who you are watching and who you follow as well and what they follow. They kind of sync everything to that. So now I'm getting that other people watching this and other people watching that. And I'm telling you, I am telling you guys, some of the big BL people that Nosage, because every time I click one of them, I'm going to inform myself, I clicked on 3. And all 3 of them are actual people that Nosage and Juras and those mans following. All of my followers, them on Instagram, all of these mans, they are in tuned. That's why they like the Drake conversations, because them and Drake in the same boat. They are not doing as bad as Drake, but they are in the same boat, blood. I am telling you, they are watching all of those big peoples, If you guys want me to show you, I can show you, blood. Inform on them. So let me look on it. Let me go down there and see any one of the you find the things them like what you find the shorts and stuff, because I don't know nothing about Instagram, But I know that when I clicked it, it showed me that Nosage Juras following Miss Lady from BBL Century, OnlyFans Century. All right. You know what? I am going to show it, blood. You say I don't know. You want me inform? All right, let me go. Where's Nosage? Let me find. Oh my God, Jesus! What am I seeing here? All right, so Lord God, let me. Oh Lord. All right, so I'm going to go for Nosage and look at who is following Nosage. Don't unfollow anybody, Nosage. So I can find it a little bit easier. Shalom. So Nosage following 2,000 people. Ooh. So he can say he follows some of these girls on accident. He can say he follows some of these girls on accident. But I'm telling you, blood. All right, so let me find the suggested. Because, let me see. Because I clicked on a few of them, so it's going to say suggested. So I can know. All right? Yeah. Good God. Nosage is following more than 7 of them. 7. So Nosage, you need to do better, my brother. We're it's sweet. No, I was surprised. I'm kind of old, so I don't follow up certain things. I don't really know about the Instagram and stuff, and I just accidentally saw something. I saw a video, and I'm saying, oh my God, what? Oh, but I don't watch these things, so how this thing pop up? And it's the only one there. It's the only one there. When I click it, I saw that Nosage and Juras following the girl, and she's from America. And she has even OnlyFans and all them. So I'm saying, that's what it is. And she's dancing in her videos and, over the top, I won't go in on any other details, but Nosage will have to tell you himself, but believe me, these guys. And, yes, let me patch it up as well. The girls them that they follow from Reggae Boyz, you have a Reggae Boyz girl on the right back. On the Instagram, she's flashy. And I'm telling you, it's the same two guys following them as well. So these mans, they're following a lot of people. All right? And it's the Drake type of people they are following. I am very disappointed in Nosage. The one Juras, I can believe him, you know? Yes. But Nosage, I'm disappointed in him. You know? Yes. They have some strong whole heap of B's, L's in their followings. All right? I have none at all. Everybody that I follow is football. Everybody. They have a whole heap of BBs. Oh my God. I am learning. Oh God. Oh Lord, no such gonna beat me after the video. But I had to tell the truth because I was surprised. I'm saying, oh my God. So that's what these boys on the internet doing always. So I am just fool because every time I come on the internet, it's just all football, and I'm writing down a rush to come on the internet. But damn, these boys enjoying themselves on the internet. Something wrong. The man says something is wrong with me when I'm telling the truth. People go and follow. Type his name in, go and follow it. Don't delete nothing. Now, it's 2000. He can't find those people fast enough. You can go there and catch him red-handed. Jason, Guna, catch a friend red-handed. Catch a friend red-handed. Catch him red-handed. And make sure you come and tell the truth, Jason Guna. Don't pick up for him. Him and the one Juras. They are some secretive individuals. So people, yes, I love this show. Congratulations to U17s. We will be here later watching you guys. You national team, local players, keep pushing, do your best. And I thought that at least we get an opportunity to see them play. Big up to Trinidad. I do believe that they look like the team that would have put out more as to what the coach wanted. So I think they would have been satisfied. Maybe they would have wanted the win on top of it, which they would have fully deserved the win based on what I saw they created and how comfortable they look on the ball. Yes. JD, you're having fun? I know I'm not having... The people said I should inform, then I'm informing, then people say I'm having too much fun. You know what? Leave it alone. Leave it alone. All right? And if I don't have fun, people will say that I'm negative. All right? No, you guys are my informer. All right, people. So take care and let we chop it up in the next one. Bye-bye and have a lovely day. Yeah, man. And we will keep informing all of the activities we're about to pull off. All right. So big up and respect to everyone that keeps on putting out the great work. All right. Bye-bye.